I mean, there must be. I mean, I go to musical theatre for escape. To me, it represents absolute escapism. But I've often wondered what the cast feel at the end when the curtain comes down. You've taken all those curtain calls. Everybody's going wild. Everybody's on a high, and you are left feeling what exactly at sort of 10:30 at night.
Well, you are really. I mean, essentially working nights. So you get very, very. You get all this adrenaline, and you've got to do something with it, and you've got to come down. I mean, it would be like you finishing work at 5 and going to bed at 5:30. You can't do that. So you have to have a little bit of time. And then, of course, the girls get up at...
Dawn's crack.
Yes.
Good for them.
Well, Lily, my eldest one, she is Miss Sunshine. The light comes through the curtains, and she just has got to be up. And
testing you.
Yeah.
I know you've spoken very honestly in the past about some of the challenges you faced outside your professional life, and I think you're very keen, aren't you, to make it clear that nobody has a perfect life. That
totally.
This idea that someone like you with immense talent does not live an idyllic existence.
No, I don't think anybody does. I mean, we're constantly judging our insides on everyone else's outsides, and everyone else's life looks great. I mean, I think people look at celebrities and think they have everything. They've got a great job, they've obviously got money, they've got, but everybody has challenges in life, and, we have good times, we have hard times, but that's everybody.
You, I know, have spoken about having depression in the past. In fact, I think it was in 2000 that you decided to take or were prescribed antidepressants, weren't you? And you described it as like a switch being flicked, and all of a sudden life was just a little bit easier. Is that fair?
I didn't realise I was depressed at the time. I really didn't. Excuse me.
You're struggling. I'm worried about your performance tonight. But anyway,
no, fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I didn't even realise. It wasn't until somebody said, these are, you shouldn't be thinking the way you're thinking. I think you need to go and, see somebody. And I did. And this woman said, you're severely depressed. And I didn't even notice. I'd been living life sort of just thinking it was a bit of a struggle. And I always think that there is help out there, and you've got to reach out for it. There was no way I was going to take antidepressants because they were drugs, weren't they? And you have to, get through this on your own, and you have to. It's that stiff upper lip of, England, I think, that is, you don't take the help. You do it by yourself, and you struggle out of it. And I'm really glad that I did take the help, and I would suggest it, because it just raises that bottom, and then all of a sudden you can get back on top again.
So what about much more seriously, the fact that your elder sister took her own life?
Yes.
Really only a very short time ago, 2007. She was someone who actually, interestingly, had been very creative. You felt that she had a real creative force, didn't you?
Yeah.
But she was never quite able to realise that.
No, she wasn't. I mean, she got into a drama college when she was about 18 or 19, I think it was, and Rose Bruford. And that was dependent on her getting her A-levels. And she didn't get one of her A-levels, so she had to leave the college. And I think that impacted so severely on her life, because she was an actress. I think she was the star of the family. She was funny, and she would have been brilliant in show business, but it just kept eluding her. And she was a writer as well. She was a brilliant writer, but she never quite got into it, because she got into telesales in the...
and did well at it.
And did really well. And then, do you give up that wage to go and, go into something that, you haven't done before?
Well, I mean, as you know only too well, show business is a pretty brutal world, and success does elude some very talented people, doesn't it? I mean, does that make you feel more of a responsibility to enjoy your success in a way?
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, I was told in college, you have to expect the fact that you will spend a lot of time out of work, and a lot of people in our business do. You might get a job for 6 months that pays brilliantly, and then you don't work for another 6 months, so you're living off what you've earned.
Yeah.
So you're constantly robbing Peter to pay Paul anyway. But you know, when they said that, you know, you may spend a lot of time out of work, I thought, no way. And, of course, I didn't, because I was very, very ambitious.
And rather good, Ruthie, it has to be said.
Well, thank you.
But now you're in Who's Who, so you have made it. Can you relax?
No, we never do we? There's always something else that we, you know... I've got the Olivier, now I want the BAFTA, you know, now I want that show. It's crazy, because it really is ongoing. I mean, I said the other day that somebody will have to, I'll probably be 90 and someone will have to say, step away from the stage. It's time.
It's time to go. Well, it is time to go, Ruthie, actually. Thank you very much for coming in. Really nice to meet you, actually.
Me too.
Ruthie is starring as Roxy Hart in Chicago at the Cambridge Theatre in London until the end of February, until February the 28th. Have a good day today. Hope your cough is all right.
Thank you.